Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Lake to Lake Girls. We are your hosts, Amanda and Tiffany. Good afternoon. Well, it's evening.
Everyone. And we're live on Wednesday night.
Yeah,
which is
Wednesday.
like a throwback to when we first started.
Aw.
I know.
And our 1 year's coming up.
I know. I was thinking about that actually
It's
on
one
the
of
way
my
in.
longest relationships, Amanda.
I know. Going strong.
It's one of my longest ones. What are you going to do?
Yeah, so I was telling Tiffany on my way in tonight, I had this weird feeling that I was late because, like, the sun is setting earlier now.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
It was very strange because, like, the lighting out is, like, the same as it would, what it would be when we're leaving. So, I don't know. But it's beautiful out. I'm happy it's almost fall. And we have a special guest. You might be able to hear her panting.
Yeah, she's right at the microphone.
It's not me. Hang on.
Hold on, I got this.
You got it? All right.
Yeah, I got this. There she
You can
is.
call her over.
Annie, come here, pretty girl. Come here. There. Hi, precious. Hold on, we got this. Let's get your close-up, Mr. DeVille. Oh, there she is.
There's Annie.
There's the Annie. Oh, there's show the camera some love. Yeah.
Is she fogging it up? Oh,
Yeah, a
it's
little
just
bit. She's like,
Just panting into it.
Yeah.
So, Annie's been on the show before. She's my golden doodle.
She's a pretty regular.
Yeah,
client
she's,
of ours.
we like to bring her on now and then.
Yes.
But,
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
yes, happy hump day.
To round things back up, we have Cork and Fork, the event that's
Yes.
coming up on Saturday, and we had Cassie Harrington, who was a guest in studio last week
Yep.
from Seneca County Chamber to talk about it, and she gave us tickets to give away.
Yep.
And Amanda did something really cool that I have no idea what she did, but why don't
It's
you
just
explain
really
it?
cool. And
So it's
actually,
like-
Cassie told me about it because I was like, how are we going to, do this giveaway? And I was coming up with, like, all these different rules or ideas. And Cassie was like, oh, this other person is using Rafflecopter. Rafflecopper?
Maybe.
Something like that. Rafflecopter or Rafflecopper. I can't remember off the top of my head right this second. But it's this really cool free app, so to speak, that you can use to do giveaways on your blog, your website, Facebook, and maybe it works on Twitter, I'm not sure. But it's like a really cool widget or gadget that you can utilize to do giveaways. So, should we announce who we're giving the
Yes.
tickets away to? So, our winner is Darren Moran of Romulus, New York. So, yay, congrats.
Yay.
You got 2 tickets to Saturday's Cork and Fork, which is September 21st, this coming weekend. It's, a $50 value, I think,
Yes.
if you bought it. And it's actually a $60 value if you bought it at the door. So, congratulations. I'll be in contact with you, and we'll get those tickets to you so you have them in time for Cork and Fork, which I'm really excited for.
I'm messing this all up over here.
What's going on?
Trying to get your camera.
We're having some technical difficulties
It's
right
all
now.
good.
That's all right. So we also have another update as to who the celebrity judges are for Friday's. I'm totally going to screw this up. Where'd it go? Partners and Pairings. I knew it was something pairings. So Cassie, I think, said they had 2 more to officially release when she was on the show last week. So the list of celebrity judges that will be judging the all the different, like, little food, plates of food. Or what would she say? It was tapas? I
Yes,
think?
tapas.
Tapas. Okay, so it's going to be Patrick Taney, morning anchor of WHEC News Channel 10, Rochester, New York. Then we have Michael Welch, editor of Edible Finger Licks magazine. Oh my God, I definitely need to talk to him because that is like one of my favorite magazines. And I need to be like, how can I get my pictures in your magazine? Not even kidding. Anyways, I'm at Ithaca, New York. Then we have Jim Trezzi. Trezise? Not really sure.
Trezise.
What is it?
Trezise.
Trezise? Okay. President of New York Wine and Grape Foundation from Watkins Glen. Then we have Daryl J. Albertine, Commissioner, New York State Department of Agriculture and Markets from Albany. And last but not least, we have Dan Eaton, chef of YNN's Cooking at Home from Rochester, New York. So we have 5 celebrity judges. That's a pretty impressive panel they have there going on.
Yes, it is. It's quite awesome.
So I'm going to be volunteering at Partners and Pairings Friday night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a really fun time.
I'm really messing with your stuff right now.
What is going on?
I don't know if you're watching your face or not.
I am
This
now.
is awesome.
Tiffany's having too much fun over there.
I'm playing with buttons.
Yeah.
You can't hate on me right now. I'm playing with buttons.
Hang on. I just disappeared.
Did you? Now you're having fun.
Now I'm having fun.
You see that?
Oh,
awesome.
my goodness.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if they have any tickets left or not for Friday night. Probably should have asked. But check out fingerlickscorkandfork.com to see. I'm sure they have tons of tickets available for Saturday.
Oh, my Lord.
But I know that Friday night sells out pretty quickly. But they might have some still there. I don't know. Check it out. Okay. So I want to draw some attention to my co-host, Tiffany, and say congratulations on being nominated.
Oh, thank you.
For the Athena Award. She was nominated for the...
Thank you.
What was it? Young
Professional.
Young Professional. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I didn't want to screw it up, though.
Mm-hmm.
And she was honored September 12th at Ventosa Vineyards with the rest of the nominees. Now, the Athena Award, I believe, is for women in the community.
Yes.
Who, excel certain leadership qualities. And Tiffany, very proud of you for being nominated.
Thank you.
The winner was, Katie something.
Katie Flowers.
I'm totally messing this up. You should probably say.
Katie Flowers was the winner for the Young Professional. Mm-hmm. And then Emos, I'm awful with her name.
Okay. I tried to look and see. Hang on. Well, let me tell you what the Athena Award stands for first. It's represented by an original bronze and marble sculpture inspired by the goddess of Greek mythology, known for her strength, courage, wisdom, and enlightenment. Qualities embodied in the Athena leadership model. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Well, that's cool. I didn't know this. It's unique in both scope, local, national, international. So are there, different...
This isn't the only Athena.
That's what I thought.
It's a nationwide thing, but you... there's a Canandaigua Athena for, Victor... She's like, I see you on the TV!
No, to say there's a screen, a monitor to the right of me, and Annie just stood there for 20 seconds, staring at us.
Why are you in the television? Why?
What is this
happening?
magic? What is this dark magic happening? You silly pup. All right.
It's okay. The Athena it's national, but you can have it in local areas. So, what that means is they took from Geneva and the surrounding areas, so Seneca Falls, Waterloo, some places in Yates and the southern tier, and nominations, you had to be nominated. And this is a process. So if you are nominated and if you can't handle the nomination at that time, you can turn it down, because it's
really
there's a process in this. You have to go get your pictures done. You have to submit a book of yourself, basically.
That's
it's
pretty
all this
cool.
information. Yeah, the nominator has to be able to know all of this information about you, sit down with you and literally learn your entire life. They already know a general idea, but really hone in on your whole life.
It's a very extensive process.
It is.
So that's such an honor.
Yes,
so
it
congratulations.
is. Thank you. I didn't win, but I to be among the 4 women that were nominated.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good
That's
company
amazing.
to keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're keeping in touch too. We wanted it just to start there, and now we're just gonna keep going together.
So who were the other 2 nominees?
A good friend, Abby, listener of mine.
Okay.
She actually was on my Finger Lakes Young Professionals softball team.
Okay.
And she's just amazing. She works for the chamber. She volunteers with the chamber a lot in Seneca County, and she was wonderful. She does a lot of stuff for the area. And she's very much like me, like very tight with Annie all up in your face.
And he's like breathing on me. Sorry, it's making weird faces. I'm like, fuck.
Like, why are you breathing on me? But yeah, it was a beautiful night. Well done. It was so much fun. The food was delicious. It was over at Ventosa's. It was absolutely delicious. Funny story though. Each nominee had to go up while the nominator had to like talk about them.
Oh, how embarrassing.
In a room of all these people.
Uh-huh.
And so I go up there and I'm standing there and of course I'm a klutz.
Did you trip?
No, but while at the end of his little speech, my Alan Bishop, my boss's speech, I took a step backward.
Uh-huh.
And apparently there was one of those things hanging on the wall, like it was like a lampish.
Like a sconce?
But it sticks up. Yes, a sconce.
Yeah.
Hit my head on it.
I
was like, oh, in front of all these people, walk it off.
Yeah, and your entire family was there with you, too.
Never happened. Yes.
Which was really cool that they got to share that moment with you.
Yeah, I was really excited that my family did get to go. And the Senator Nozolio was there, so he got to see me hit my head.
No biggie.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. But yeah, he was really nice. We got to talking for a little while, but yeah, I was really happy my family got to go because originally I didn't think that they were all going to be able to, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
support, I love it.
Feeling the love, I'm
like,
sure.
People from work were there. One of my favorite people, Polly, was there. It was a good night. It was a lot of fun, and everybody walked away with something. There was a silent auction. That was a lot of fun. They had I can't believe how many prizes they had. It was packed of prizes.
Nice.
Like not prizes.
Was it raising money for something or?
Well, for the chamber.
Okay. Yeah.
And probably for that night because that night must have.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was beautiful, and I couldn't I got pictures from it, and I love the pictures.
And your dress was very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Pictures.
Thank you.
You looked real good in it.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there we go.
We're good. Yeah, originally, I went out with a friend of mine, Jen, to go get a dress because I knew we were going to Ventos, and I was like, oh, I should dress, nice. And I didn't have a nice little black cocktail dress. And I do have cocktail dresses that are black, but they're not appropriate for this kind of event.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
I know what you mean.
Gotta go get a dress. So I went to go get a dress, and I went to Forever 21, and I found 4 dresses, $20 each. Bought them. Because I couldn't decide between them.
That's not uncommon, and then you just return whatever you don't wear.
But with Forever 21, they have a return policy that you can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they on sale?
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But they're all dresses that I will wear. Like I know I'm gonna wear one for New Year's. I already have that planned.
Yeah.
And then whatever else comes up, who cares? I know that there will be something I will wear too. So the $20 is not that bad for a nice dress.
No, $20 for a dress is
pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah. So I got those 4, and then the next day I'm like, oh my God, I hate all my dresses.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to wear. What am I going to wear?
Closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. I know what you mean.
Suffering here. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really suffering. But so I asked my roommate, I'm like, oh, do you have a LBD, little black dress and shoes? Oh, I've got like 12 of those. Crap. Why didn't I ask you before? And so I try on that. I'm like, oh, this one's cute. I like this one. And I was like, I'll set this one and this one aside, and I'll decide the day of, because I know I'm going to change my mind again. It's just how I am. So the day of, I ended up wearing the one I wore, which is one I bought on that Sunday before. But such a woman. I'm such a woman.
So, speaking of being women,
that's what
I feel like it's obvious that we are.
Wait. Yep.
All right. So there is this article from the Huffington Post that is trending like really big today. It was actually on the Today Show this morning. They talked about it.
Was it really?
Yeah. And I posted it on my personal Facebook. I'll post it on our Lake to Lake Facebook as well, so you guys can check it out. It's called 23 Things Every Woman Should Stop Doing. And it's this list of maybe not so helpful habits that, now this is a generalization as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Obviously not every single woman does this, but I think in our society here in the U.S. or, Western society, North American society, we do tend to do this. So I kind of want to go through it.
Let's do it.
Go back and forth and
I'm
do it.
looking it up right now.
I'll start. Okay. Apologizing all the time. That is so true.
I do apologize a lot.
We might not even realize we're doing it, but we're so conditioned to be nice. And I think
I love the quotes.
You know what I mean?
Be nice.
Yeah. You don't want to offend anyone. So if you ever find yourself in the situation, say someone accidentally bumps into you on the street and you're like, oh, sorry. You're not the one who bumped into them. They bumped into you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
Yeah. Or in things like someone, I'm trying to think of other examples. Just things happening that aren't your fault, or just apologizing all the time. What
mm-hmm.
do we, men don't do that?
That's very true.
You know what I mean?
That is so true.
What are we all apologizing for? So
we're too nice.
I think being conscious of our words, being concise in our words is, something maybe we could be more cognizant of.
All right.
All right, so I'll pass number 2 to you.
Saying yes to everyone else.
Mm.
And I would have to agree. Yes, I'm going to do this for you. Yes, I will do this with you. Yes, we can go do this. Yes, we can do this.
Even when you don't want to.
I have a hard time saying no.
I know a lot of people like that. I've definitely been like that in the past. I have to say, though, I'm getting better.
You're on the mend?
Yeah, I'm getting better at saying, you know what? I really don't want to. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm just really tired, I don't want to go get a coffee right now. Let's do it another time. So I think some guys might have problems with that too, but I know a lot of women who have troubles saying no to people.
I think that's really a hindrance too. If you can't, I feel like you get taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
If people read that on you,
if you're a yes
negative.
person.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what about the movie The Yes Man, Jim Carrey? It's all about saying yes.
I don't know if I ever saw that movie.
You've never watched it?
I can't remember.
Hilarious.
I'm one of those people where, certain movies will definitely stick in my mind, but I will see movies and, they weren't, that memorable. Mm-hmm. And so I don't remember seeing them. But then we'll, start to watch it, and I'm like, oh, I have seen that.
I do that, actually. I do that. Yep.
And then it's funny, but some people...
I do.
Tiffany doo-dooed. My boyfriend, he remembers, every single movie he's ever seen. It's crazy. And he'll remember,
that's impressive.
Characters and, characters and plots and, certain even, sayings. I'm like, you don't remember, what I told you last weekend, but you remember all this stuff.
It's because TV has the man's undivided attention, not yours.
I know, apparently.
How sick is that?
You might need to do something about that.
Men.
Number 3, saying no to yourself. All right, so it says a lot of women spend a whole lot of time deciding what they can't do or shouldn't do or aren't good enough to do. Oh, that's so true. Don't allow your insecurities and anxieties to make your decisions for you.
Example, please.
I saw a quote on Pinterest not too long ago that says all your dreams are on the other side of your fears or something like that. It was along those lines, where you let your self-doubt dictate what you think you can or cannot do. And this is something I've struggled with, where you just sort of automatically dismiss an idea as being oh, I'm not good enough for it. You know what I mean?
I felt that way about the Athena. I was like,
yeah,
I dismissed it. I didn't even give myself a chance to win, because I was like, wow, these women are on a whole new caliber.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolutely amazing. And I'm like, I'm only 25. These women have accomplished so much. Where am I? And then everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You've done, like, but it's hard to overcome that. So
It is hard.
I am guilty.
I am definitely guilty of that. I think I've definitely
Guilty.
held myself back, and, you know, I do have regrets about some things I haven't done because, you know, I let my doubts and my fears get in the way. So that's a really good one.
Okay.
All right, number 4.
Number 4, we have viewing food as the enemy. Oh my God.
I don't think either of us do that.
Nope. Love me some food.
I
Women often receive the message that our ultimate worth lies in our looks.
Oh, that's so true.
We're going to build a society that preaches it. Though.
Yeah.
So it's not just women's fault. Like, they don't blame yourselves for feeling like that.
Yeah.
But our hair should be smooth or perfectly curled, or makeup on all the time, but natural looking, because, you know, not enough makeup, you look ridiculous, but too much makeup, you look like a tramp.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't win.
I cannot tell you how much makeup goes into looking natural.
Right?
You know? It's quite a bit.
It's ridiculous. And our bodies are banging.
I.e. thin.
And in the quest to achieve these impossible standards, it's easy to see food as something to contend with rather than to enjoy and embrace. Like, I agree with that, because if you are looking at food in the wrong way, you are setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for failure, too.
Yeah. That's true. When you tell yourself, I actually read this in one, like, magazine recently.
Yeah?
When you are trying to cut certain things out of your diet, say like processed carbs or whatever, like white bread, don't tell yourself I can't have it. Tell yourself I choose not to have this.
Yeah, I choose not to have this because it's bad for me, or I choose a certain portion because that's what's healthy.
Yeah.
It's all about perception and how you look at it.
Mm-hmm. Food is not the enemy, and treat yourself once in a while. It's all about moderation too, because if you never ever like have a dessert once in a while, you're gonna want to kill someone. You know,
like, I want it now.
Exactly. Or you end up binging eventually. You know what I mean? It sets you up for failure.
Yep.
Number 5, body snarking, out loud or in your own head.
What does that mean? Body snarking?
My God, I personally have like such a low tolerance for it from other women. I really do. I cannot stand it. It's when it's comments like, oh my God, I feel so fat today, or very negative comments towards other women.
The negative Nancy.
Usually towards yourself.
The negative Nancy.
Yeah.
Especially when they definitely aren't.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. It's a very histrionic behavior, and that means an attention seeking behavior, and I just don't have patience for it. But I've had those thoughts, you know, and he's like, what are you doing? You know, but I think it's only natural because, like we mentioned earlier, society is bombarding us with these images and messages constantly, no matter where you go.
So it's not a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's
very
Have you ever read Utopia?
No.
Okay.
But I know it by Thomas More.
Yep.
Okay, I got that right.
Good, look at you.
See, you know, I feel like I should go on Jeopardy because I can pull like random ass facts out of my head. Anyways.
When you subject somebody to a certain way from infancy, and from childbirth.
Conditioning, maybe?
It's conditioning. Yeah. It's like Pavlov's Law,
where
you condition someone to believe something for so long, and then you're going to punish them for the only thing that they've only learned, like the only thing that they know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, we hate that women do that, but that's how we're conditioned to do that. Like, we're conditioned to be like, oh my God, I look disgusting.
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough for you. I'm not good enough for you.
Yeah.
I do hate that same thing, but I'm guilty of it. Are you guilty of it? Do you do it sometimes?
I'm definitely guilty of it. I definitely, you know, that inner monologue.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh my God, like, I should not, you know. It's not nice.
I try not to say it outwardly, though.
You know, I do too, because my group of friends is really good. I have a couple friends who are really bad about it, where they just rip on their bodies all the time. And it's almost sad. But like, most of my friends, they're not like, you know, we just don't talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll talk about like fitness and stuff, but we aren't like, oh my god, I'm so fat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, oh my god, my thighs are so huge. It's just not fun or interesting.
It's not.
I think it's something like as you get older too, you do
And
a little
if you,
less of.
I think I firmly believe that if you are, you're gonna bring like the whole morale down. You're gonna bring everybody down around you, and
It kills the mood.
it's not fun. It's not exciting. It's, you're gonna.
Yeah, like you would never, and with the whole inner dialogue too thing where you're like, oh, you know, why'd you eat that? Like, you know, why didn't you go do this? Sort of thing. Would you ever like talk to your friend like that? You know what I mean? You would never, if you're a good friend, you know, you would never say to your friend or your sister or your mom, oh my god, you're so stupid for not, you know, going for a run. You know, you just don't do that. So don't do it to yourself. It's hard.
Yeah, you can't talk to yourself like you, how's that way to put that?
Like,
don't talk to yourself if you wouldn't say it to a loved one or something.
Like, you know, treat yourself like you're your own friend.
There you go. Thank you. Wow, I'm terrible with words today. I need coffee. Screw this water stuff. God.
Yeah.
All
right.
Ain't heavy enough for me.
Move on to number 6.
Okay. Feeling like an imposter when you accomplish something professionally. Again, that goes along the lines with what I felt with Athena. Yeah. If you accomplish something, you deserve it.
Yeah, you deserve to be, you know, recognized for it. Yeah.
Own that. I learned that lesson recently with the Athena thing. Mm-hmm. I definitely appreciate it much more.
Yeah. I think it is kind of a skill to learn.
It is.
You know,
it's not something that you're just given.
Where you can sort of, you know, toot your own horn and not be, like, obnoxious about it. All right. Is there anything else we want to say about that?
Nope. Okay. Own it, girl. Own it.
Own it. Work it. You worked hard for it, damn it.
Yeah.
All right, number 7. Oh, I'm guilty of this. Yeah? Obsessively untagging, they say unflattering in quotes, every unflattering photo of you that ever existed online. My photos are, like, private. Like, most of them. Like, you can click on my photo albums, but, like, pictures, pretty sure they're private. Anyways. Like, you can't see photos that I'm tagged in. It's just, like, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Because, well, part of it is, for, like, employers and stuff.
Yes, that is a big thing. But you shouldn't also, I would also say, along those lines, I wouldn't take any pictures or be like, listen, don't post these on Facebook.
Yeah.
I do that. But unflattering, I'm like, who cares? I know what I look like.
Yeah, I remember, like, in college, like, if we were sort of, like, mad, this is so passive-aggressive, but, like, if you were, like, ticked off at one of your friends, like, you would post like,
picture of them.
Really bad pictures of them.
Yeah.
So
you know a good way to get over this? You know a good way to get over this?
What's that?
Is, the new apps that you can do, like, make yourself ugly, make yourself fat, and post those.
I've not heard of this.
I did this over the weekend. I went to Jamestown over the weekend, and this girl I met, Jen, she has uglies. What is it called? I'm looking it up right now because you can literally take a picture of yourself
and uglify yourself.
You can make yourself ugly. You can make yourself fat. You can make yourself old. You can do it all. Okay, app ugly. Fade. Okay.
This is interesting. I've never heard of such a thing before. Because there's apps out there to, like, make yourself look better.
It's called Ugly Booth. It's called Ugly Booth. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if
hilarious.
I'm going to see if I can download it. So we can continue while I try to download this. But yeah, it's a good way to get over it. Like she quoted me Talladega Nights. Oh, not Talladega Nights. But Step Brothers.
Okay.
She goes, because when she was doing it, you know, when you want to take a picture of a girl, and she's like, okay, hold on. Let me just get myself all pretty.
Yeah.
You know? And she had just mentioned that somebody had done that with her, and she goes, do you want to do Ugly Booth? I'm like, can we? Yes, can we? And she's like, oh my God, did we just become best friends?
Oh my God, I've never heard of this before.
Oh my gosh, you're going to love this.
All right, I'm going to have to probably download it.
Ugly Booth, okay.
Ugly Booth.
Yep. Oh, you're going to love it. I hope it's not just for iPhone, because she had an iPhone.
Reclaiming the ugly. I like it.
Yes, it's embracing it. It's, you know what you look like. Oh my God, it is here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's the right one too. Okay. Oh, you're gonna love this. Okay, do you want me to do it to you, or do you want to do it to me? Because I don't care. In a heartbeat.
I don't care.
All right, I'll show you what it does to me first, and then once it's done, I'll do it to you. So then you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna embrace my ugly, and then I'll post it on Facebook, and then we'll be okay.
All right.
We'll let it download. It's gonna download. All right, continuing on. Ugly Booth. Look it up.
So, number 8. I think that's yours.
Okay, number 8. Comparing your real life to someone else's virtual life. Okay, they are not realistic. Anything that anyone puts up on Facebook is a glorified version of their life. It's not what it really is.
It's a snippet, a snapshot.
It is one happy moment in their life that they're feeling like this, and then 5 seconds later, it could be completely different. Like, this is so important. I mean, you cannot compare your life to somebody else's. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with what you have. Be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because you can get, like serious, like, Facebook envy or, social media envy where you see...
Oh, I know I do when I'm looking at people going on vacation. But that's something a little different. I mean, I hate you because you're going somewhere where it's sunny and you get a cocktail. That's why I hate you.
Yeah, but, like, people are usually, I don't know, maybe some people do, but there are the overshares. But most people aren't, like, they don't put the crappy, mundane, everyday things going on in their life.
Unless you're starved for attention.
Exactly. Some people do, but most don't. They put the highlights. It's a highlight reel.
That is so perfect.
Yeah. And, of course you're only going to put, like, the good glamorous things. The same goes for blogs, too. Like, once in a while, because I read a lot of blogs that I like to keep up with, and I'm like, I get, like, frustrated with it, because I'm like, this person's life is so perfect. Like, what the hell? But then... I go look at my own blog, which I haven't posted in a long time, but, like, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? You only post, like, fun, interesting,
something that somebody might like on your Facebook.
Yeah, things. So just, keep that in mind. Maybe cut back a little bit on the social media. Cut back on it a little bit.
That is true. That's a good point. Cut back on it.
Yeah.
Because live your life. Don't live on a computer. Don't live behind a screen, whether it be your phone or your computer.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. On the radio the other day, I can't remember which station it was now, but it was a country music one, and they were talking about...
Could have been mine.
It could have been, or it could have been the other one I listened to. I can't remember. But they were talking about how Sheryl Crow was saying that she's getting upset, not upset, but, like, maybe,
peeved
off that people spend the entire concert behind their phone. They're spending more time, taking pictures,
posting them up on Facebook, than really enjoying the show.
Exactly, than being in the moment and enjoying the show. So she was talking about how they were, trying to encourage people to put the phones away, and then they're developing this technology where if you want, you can, like, as you leave the concert, you can, like, scan your phone somehow into something, I don't know, and then you get footage of the concert, so you leave with that memory, but you're not behind your phone the entire time.
I like that idea.
How true is that?
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, that's really cool.
A friend of mine, he actually said the same thing. Like, there's gonna be times, I'm such a picture nerd.
Me too.
I love my pictures, so we're guilty of this completely.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a time, he's like, where pictures are not going to be, like, you just enjoy the moment. You don't take any pictures. You want to hold it in here. Remember this? Your memory.
You want to be mindful and in the moment because you don't realize how much else you're missing out of outside your little screen. Yeah. So I think and this isn't just for women. This is, like, for everyone, I feel like, in the U.S.
That's such a good point.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Moving on, next one.
Moving on, number 9, holding on to regrets and guilt.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
In the last 4 or 5 months, I've been finally able to give away any kind of regret I've ever had.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Like I said before, there are some, if I could go back and do a couple things differently, I definitely would. But
it made you who you are.
Exactly. I was just going to say that.
I can't
the person today.
Anything.
Yeah. And I'm a little smarter because of it. So.
Lessons learned.
Yeah. All right. Number 10.
All right. Wearing heels every day. Look at this terrifying infographic.
I was just going to say, what? I'm curious. I'm going to click on it.
Oh, boy.
What is it?
And then tell me why it's a good idea to force your poor feet into stilettos on a daily basis. I don't wear stilettos that often. Usually if I wear anything, I wear wedges, flats, or flip-flops. Love me some summertime flip-flops.
Those are actually really bad for your feet, too.
I know that because they have no support to your arches.
Yeah, I wear them all the time.
But I love them to be free. I like to be free. But I like my boots. Stilettos, not so much. But I love me some boots.
Like, there are women, it messes your feet up real bad. I went to college. I went to undergrad with this one girl. I worked with her. And she literally wore heels every single day. She was pre-med.
People like that. I know people like that.
Yeah, she was pre-med.
Oh, good heavens. That poor girl, if she's ever a doctor and heels the whole time.
Well, she actually is a doctor now. She's doing a residency, and I have, something poking me in the eye.
Still a doctor?
I don't know.
Is she still wearing heels every day?
I don't know.
Crazy girl.
I'm not sure, but every single day in college, the only time she ever wore flats of any kind was when she had sneakers on to go running. That was it. And she was weirdly known for it. She would be like, I don't care. It's, I will get foot surgery. This is my thing and I own it and I guess more power to you. But she probably has bunions and she's probably 26. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't know what bunions are, Google it. They're pretty painful. So I hear. Sorry, we both started talking at the same time.
I'm mortified. When I wear stilettos, if I wear heels, it's because I have a professional meeting to go to.
Yeah, it's for an occasion.
Y'all better believe that I have a pair of flats in my car, ready to go when I'm done.
Yep. I when I have to wear heels for work. Is it working?
Yes. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So when I have to wear heels for work or something, I definitely have a pair of Uggs waiting in the car if it's cold out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes a picture. Wait, hold on. And now I'm gonna left eye. Keep going.
All right. So yeah. And don't wear heels because you think I actually rarely wear heels anymore, but the biggest reason is because I don't have that many opportunities anymore. I don't go drinking or anything really anymore, so.
And the sign says true beauty comes from the inside, okay? And
nice.
then there I am. Hold on. And now?
Oh my god. Ow. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, do it to me. Annie's like, I want it. She's getting all excited.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Okay. It's gotta be so real. I'll send this to you.
Okay.
Oh, it froze. Hold on.
Oh no.
You ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna love this.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you're gonna love your life. You are. You are not gonna regret this.
I'm excited.
It makes you feel so much better about life. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna ugly boo with you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Yes.
Number 11.
You go ahead while I do your face.
Okay. All right. Judging other women's sex lives. Oh, my God. I feel like I could teach an entire friggin' women's studies class about this. Quit judging other people, people. It's not
Let them be promiscuous.
Business.
Let them be a virgin. Let them do what they got.
Is it bad? Oh, boy. I'm a little scared.
This is awesome.
Should I make it my Facebook profile picture? Oh! Nice. Oh my god. I'm cross-eyed. Ooh.
I want to send that to Jared.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is hilarious, and in a weird way, it makes me very thankful.
See?
It makes you appreciate
It makes you feel so much better
It
about yourself.
does. Oh my goodness, we should do Annie.
Oh, Annie. Oh my God, that's such a good idea.
We're gonna ugly booth Annie.
Let me just put this on Facebook.
That
first.
was real sexy.
No, I'll show them.
Nice.
Sexy.
Nice.
Did sexy.
Oh my gosh. And you know what?
Yes, save it.
Back to point number 11, judging other women's sex lives.
Yes.
My own personal experience of having people judge. Annie, come here. Having people judge my own sex life.
Sit.
I've been called
Sit.
a prude and I've been called a slut before.
Good
And you know what? And it boggles my mind because
Why have you been called both? How can you be both?
Exactly. Because it really how am I trying to put this? You can't please other people. You know what I mean? Like, don't live your sex life by other people's expectations of you.
Yeah.
Live them by your own moral compass. Live them by your own values. You know?
I even have one farther. It's not even just about sex life. What about your dating life?
That too.
Because some people are like, man, you date too much, you go out too much, you're with so many guys.
Yeah,
so
you
many
date
girls.
like dating more than one guy at a
Screw
time.
It. Didn't work. Didn't recognize her face.
Oh.
Oh my God, there's a stash one too.
Stash.
What are you doing with my stash? Oh, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah, I've been called a prude and a slut. Not at the same time, which would be kind of weird, but like, it's like I said, you can't please everyone. It's someone else's business, Nice.
Oh, my name's Tiffany. Oh my God.
Make those our new profile picture.
Oh, I'm so down. Oh my God.
All right, number
Moving
12.
Yes. Judging your own sex life. Ooh, reverse psychology. No one needs to know your number. And I agree.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless you're been like, oh, I'm proud to say that I've only been with one person, and you're proud to like share that information, but no one really needs to know your number.
Exactly. And if you don't want to share it, don't share it.
Or when you lost your virginity, who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe a good part of that is too, don't let other people make you feel bad about your sex life.
Or you don't have sex every day? Oh my God, what kind of person are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have sex every day? How do you do that? Oh my word. Leave it alone. It's your sex life. It's supposed to be personal.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
All right. And if people are judging you for it, maybe... Blah, blah, blah. I said that weird. Maybe you need to reevaluate your friends.
Agreed.
Just putting it out there.
Yep.
Number 13, trying to be chill.
What does that mean?
Maybe you truly are the cool girl who loves nothing more than kicking back with a six-pack in a movie. But for those of us who don't possess the chill gene, let's stop trying. Striving to be the mellow girl at all times keeps us from expressing our needs, desires, and opinions. I think where they're going with this is like...
Don't try to be the cool girlfriend.
Yeah, don't try to like change yourself to like make a guy happy.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's what they mean by that.
What's nice, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm so much of a type A, but I can still relax.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when you're at work, type A, OCD, bam,
yeah,
that's
like
how it is.
certain things in your life you want,
Yep.
to be organized and have control over, but then at other times, yeah, like when it's time to like rewind, I have no problem.
I can do that easy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When you work hard, you work so hard that you just become exhausted, and then you're able yourself to relax, and that's what I do.
Some people don't have. That's true though. Some people don't have the like relax gene. There was an article about that in
My best friend doesn't.
Women's Health magazine.
We're like, oh, let's have a wine night. We'll just sit around, talk, and relax. She'll end up scrubbing counters while she's talking. She'll be
Can't
running
sit
around.
Still, yeah.
Every time, like the one I live with, every time I go home, something's different. And she'll laugh if she listens to this because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. You can ask her boyfriend and anyone who has ever lived with her. She can't sit still. She always has to be
like
moving, doing
she like
something.
rearranging things all the time.
Loves to rearrange.
Yeah.
She just can't relax. She can be relaxed, like, as a person, but she cannot, like, let her body physically be, like, lay.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest thing. We pick on her for all the time. She's so cute like that.
That's funny. And then some people can't move.
Off the couch.
You know what I mean?
Couch potatoes. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Okay. All right, let's do one more.
All right. Let's pick a good one. Hang on.
Fearing the label crazy. I like that one.
That is a good one.
That's the next one. There's no easier way to discredit a woman's opinion or feelings than accuse her of being overly emotional. I don't think that this is the idea that women are crazy is based some sort on a massive conspiracy, according to a blog. It's connected to the slow and steady drumbeat of a woman being undermined and dismissed on a daily basis.
Yep. Preach.
Preaching to the choir, sister.
Yeah.
The worst thing men can say to a woman is that she's being crazy.
And it's so dismissive, too. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, she's just being crazy.
She's being crazy. You know, or if you really royally screwed over your ex-girlfriend and she's understandably upset, she's just crazy.
Yep.
Well, she's probably crazy because you did, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. This is what you did. This is why it's happening. Deal with it.
Yeah.
And don't dismiss it saying that, oh, she's crazy. You know what I mean? I
know quite a few guys who are crazy.
There are a lot of crazy guys. There's more crazy guys. Have you ever heard the song Redneck Crazy by Tyler Farr? He's crazy.
Yes.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. On that note, we're getting out of here. See you next week.
Bye, guys.